نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah to all the brothers and sisters, we are trying to continue some important issues to do with our connection with Allah Rabbul Alameen. What is the benefit for us to make our salah? What is the thing that we benefit from? Based on this one hadith, the Prophet said, if there is a river at the door of any one of you and he took a bath in it 5 times a day, would you notice any dirt on him? They, the companion, replied, not a trace of dirt would be left. The Prophet added, that is the example of the 5 salah which Allah will wipe over all the evil deeds of a person. Meaning, if you are connected to Allah 5 times a day, it will make you a better person. You have a cleaner heart, a cleaner mind. Everything becomes better.
Okay. 本日簡単にちょっと、必須の公開の礼拝の、特徴について説明いたします。一つ伝書によると、自分の、家の近くに川があれば、でその川を、渡って向こう側に何か用事に行くときには、もう例えば泳いで行くときには、その向こう側に届いたらもう絶対体に汚れが残らない。で同じことを5回繰り返したらもう絶対体の中に汚れが残さない。で礼拝も同じように機能しています。なので5回の礼拝すればアッラースワタは私たちのその罰罪はもう自分の口座から削除してくれて保証をいっぱい与えていただけるということです。
So this is just an example, yeah? That's why we want everybody to get involved in the Jama'ah prayer. Because when you go in a Jama'ah prayer, you can solve a lot of problems, misunderstanding among you. Because the prayer will help you to become very positive, yeah? Very clean. Your mind is clean, your heart is clean. Yeah? So this is one of the benefit of the Salah.
ただ礼拝するだけではなくて集団の礼拝の特徴もあります。で集団の礼拝をやれば、いろんな、ちょっと言いにくい問題もあってでシェアできない問題もあってでその問題はすぐ、シェアして、心も緩和してそれで、解決することができる。それプラスもちろんその保証もいっぱいあるということなんです。
Now look at what the Prophet said again. That the first thing when you die, when you are being resurrected again, the first thing Allah checks is your salah. Because this is your personal connection with Allah that you must do daily. You will check. If Allah is happy with this, that means you pass the test. But when Allah check this, you fail, you have problem. Because you cannot fail. Your connection with Allah cannot be cut off. How busy you are, how weak you are, how sick you are, you don't disconnect yourself with Allah Rabbul Alameen. Because this is the first thing Allah will ask you in Yawm al-Qiyamah.
で、最後の審判の日に、アッラースワタラは、私たちより報告を求めて、でその報告には一番最初に聞かれるのはこの、必須の礼拝について。でこの一番最初の報告は曖昧だったら次はよくても、困る可能性があるということなのでもう最初は良ければ後々は、もうちょっと曖昧なことがあってもそれをすぐ、アッラ許していただけるチャンスも高いということなんです。
Now how important Salah is how important a Masjid is. Because without a masjid, sometimes it's not easy for you to perform salah. So when you have a masjid, because ma la yatimul wajib illa bihi fahu wajib, something that you must do, and the place for you to do that thing also become wajib. That's why the mosque project is very important.
で、モスクの、その必須の5回の礼拝がどれだけ重要かと言いますと、それはモスク、その教会の存在性と同じような重要性があるということなんです。なので、その5回の集団礼拝するためには必ずモスクが存在しないといけないですけど、同じようにモスクが存在して、そこに必ず5回礼拝も行わないといけないということなんです。
Now this is the condition that I want to show you how important for you to prepare yourself when you want to connect yourself with Allah. When you want to connect with Allah, there is condition that you must know. Next. Number one, tahara. Tahara means cleanliness. Now cleanliness is divided into two, hissiyah, ma'nawiyah. Hissiyah means like just now we are eating, you got some oil here, you got dust outside. That also is a kind of dirt, but it's not something that invalid your wudu. You can still pray when you have wudu. That is a normal way of cleaning. If your hand is oily, you just wash it. Yeah, that is the kind of hissiyah. If you feel there's dirt here, you just wash it. But you don't have to renew your wudu because that is hissiyah.
で、その必須の礼拝、もちろんその必須の礼拝以外も礼拝を行う前にちょっと準備が必要なんです。で、その準備の一つとしてその一つ、最初の段階としてはトハラ。トハラはもう自分を、クリーンにする、きれいにするという意味です。で、トハラの2つ、その分かれるところがあるんですけど、一つはヒサヤはもう自分の手とかに汚れがついて、それで渦はなくなる、そういうことではなくて、その手洗ってすぐまた、とか口を洗ってまたもう一回、礼拝に参加できるということなんです。
The important thing is ma'nawiyah. Ma'nawiyah, you have these three hukum. Ghusl, taking a bath. Yeah. Wudu, normal we take ablution. Tayammum, dry cleaning, there's no water. So you wake up in the morning, no water. What can you do? Then you use a clean dust, you make tayammum. Tayammum is very easy. Tayammum, just one drop. You want, put one, wipe your face, your hand, until the wrist. Finish tayammum. Just one bit on a clean dust or earth, wipe your face. Here, you make your salah. This is tayammum. So those who have no water, you still must pray. You cannot say, oh, today there's no water, so I don't have to pray. No, you must pray. You do dry cleaning now.
で、そのもう一つのは、マナウイヤ。でこれはもうまたさらにちょっと3つに分かれていて、一つはグスル、そのシャワー浴びる。でもう一つはウズする。でもう一つはタヤム。でタヤムはいつできるかと言いますと、例えば体調不良もしくはもうお水がないときはそのタヤムはできるということなんです。
Next. Now requirement. There are 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 condition. Yeah, requirement before salah. Your body must be clean through major and minor ablution. Your body must be clean. Second, the clothes that you cover your aura must be clean from najas. Third one, the place that you want to make salah must be clean. Fourth, you must know the time. Fifth, you must face the qibla if you know. If you do not know the qibla, where you face, that will be your qibla. When you know, you must face the qibla. This is requirement. And last is your intention. Always remember these 6 conditions before you start to make your salah.
礼拝を始まる前に、6つ条件について、気にしないといけないということなんです。でまず1つ目は体をきれいにする。で服装もきれいにする。で、礼拝する場所も、正しい場所を選択する。で、礼拝の正しい時間帯に礼拝する。で自分の向きはカバー向きにする。で最後は一番重要なのは、礼拝する、心を、心がけるということなんです。
Next. All this is written in the book that you all have now. Please, you read by yourself. Thing you don't understand, you can ask us, because it will save me a lot of time to explain. Yeah? Thing you don't understand, you ask. Yeah? You just, because I want to go very fast, so that I will hit the important issues. Because this is very basic, yeah? Very basic. If you encounter this, then you have the usul. Take a major bath. Yeah? You can call them. They can check, and then if they don't understand, later on we will explain.
で、ゴスルの必須条件はこちらに書かれてあるんですけど、本にもちょっと詳細書いてありますので、後ほどご確認ください。
Next. This also you can read by yourself, no problem. Next. Go. Wudu. Now, wudu is very simple. If there is, you can do 3 times, 3 times, 3 times, 2 times, or 1 time. But when it comes to the head and the ear, is always one. One wipe. Always. Hand can be 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, but come to the head and the ear, always one. Wipe over, back, finish. One. Yeah. Leg. If you wear stocking, socks, you don't open. Like Fajar, when you want to take ablution, you wash your leg, and after your leg dry, you wear a socks or stocking, or you wear khuf made of leather. When you wear anything that cover here, cover the, what is this you call? The ankle here.
Japanese?
Above the ankle. Zohar, Asar, Maghrib, Isha, you don't have to open. When you break your wudu, you just wash normally. When you come to the leg, you wipe, you wet the hand. It's just like you wet over here. I show you. Both hands, you wet, you wipe over. 1, 1, then you can pray. You don't open the socks and the stocking. For travelers, like now we are from Tokyo, you come here, it can last you 3 days, 3 nights. But you must sleep with this. When you open, then you take your wudu, you must wash your legs again. Yeah? So do that, because the Prophet don't like you to open, because it makes it difficult. Islam is simple, just wipe over. But before you wear, you must have wudu first.
Yes.
Okay?
Sorry for interference. Is the cloth without leather?
No problem.
No problem.
As long anything that cover the leg until the ankle.
Okay.
Is it
Then you
daily
can.
or always on travel?
No. Traveling 3 days, 3 nights.
Okay.
Local 24 hours.
Okay. Later on, ちょっと簡単に申し上げますと、そのウドのやり方をちょっと書いてありますので、後ほどご確認ください。でちょっと、重要なのは、よくあるんですけど、その出張中には、その1回、うずして靴下を、履いたら、でそれでちょっとその3泊3日、そのまま、維持できる、うずできるというか、その足を洗わずにうずすることができる。で、1日、その普通は1日24時間はそのまま足洗わずにうずすることができるということなんです。
Okay? This is very important. A lot of people don't understand. They still want to open everything and wash your leg. The Prophet said no. If you wear, after you have wudu, you wear your khuf or socks or stocking, don't take it off. Yeah, don't take it for local 24 hours. For traveler 3 days, 3 nights.
1回外したらまたしないといけないですけど、外さなければ24時間は普通に。で、出張中は3泊3日。
Now all this is about the wiping of the head. When it comes to the head, yeah? I don't. You can read by yourself later on. You can ask me next. Now, when you want to make wudu, you must always remember the Prophet ﷺ said from Abu Sa'id bin Zaid, there is no salah for one who does not have wudu, and there's no wudu for one who does not mention the name of Allah before it. That means at least when you take wudu, you start with Bismillah. That's all. There's no special dua for face, for mouth, for no, but just Bismillah from the beginning.
おず以外は礼拝することは絶対できないということなんです。で、おずの前は必ずアッラの名前で始まるということなんです。特別な、何もドアとかはないですけど、まあ少なくてもビスミッラヒラハマンラヒムというふうに言ってください。
You say just Bismillah without saying Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
ビスミッライゾン。
Yeah, just Bismillah. Yeah. Next. This is about tayammum. I've shown you the tayammum. Yeah, you can go later on. Next. This is the tayammum. Next. Sutra. Now, sutra is a very important issue. Adab. Sutra means an object. When you want to make salah, you must have something in front of you, or somebody sitting in front of you. You stand behind him, or you put a chair. Or you put a bag, anything, there must be an object standing upright, not like sajadah. Sajadah is flat. You must have something that comes up, like this kind of object coming up, it can become a sutra.
その礼拝の前に、必ずちょっと、高い何かものを置かないと、例えば、カバンとかそのぐらいの高さのものを、礼拝の前に置かないといけないという、置く必要があるということなんです。
Now I have a sutra now. If this is my sutra, if I have a sutra, if I have no sutra, if anybody pass in front of me, I cannot stop him. When I have a sutra, now I'm praying. This is Qibla. This is my sutra. Allah. Anybody coming here, they want to cross, I can block him. I pray. I continue praying, but my hand can stretch out and block him from crossing in front of me. If he come from this side, I block him from here. I do not allow him to come into my area. If I have a sutra, I can block. If I don't have a sutra, I cannot block. That is the adab. And the Prophet even said, if you block him, he still want to pass, you can push him. If you still want to pass, you can stop and you can kill him. And you go to prison, of course. You do this, you go to prison. But I'm telling you, the law is so severe. Do not allow people to disconnect your relationship with Allah. Because when you allow him to pass through, he will distract you. So don't allow. But I only can do that when I have a sutra. If I don't have a sutra, you cannot do that.
はい、先ほど申し上げたストラは、ちょっとカバンの上に、のような高いものなんですけど、これを置いて、これくらいのものは、自分の、範囲なので、そこから、その間には誰か通っては絶対いけない。で、通りたい場合は、それはその人を止める。で、どうしても止めたい場合はその人を戦う。で、ちょっとこの点にはその強調するためにはその人を殺す、そこまでは、言われてるからもう必ずそこは守らないといけない。で、もし、自分の前にカバンとかそういうふうなストラがなければ止めることはできないということなんです。
なんで殺すとかいうのはアッラーとコミュニケーションがディスカネクトするから、アッラーとコミュニケーションディスカネクトしていけないからそういうルールがありますよ。
アッラに、礼拝はもうアッラに直接報告するというものなので、
誰が邪魔するか、
なので邪魔してはいけない。で、させるものにはもうそこから除くということなんです。
Example, I'm praying and then you walk, yeah, okay? I make takbir, you walk, okay?
Don't kill.
I stop. Walk, try to walk, I stop. So he can walk over there, no problem. He can walk behind me, no problem. But not in between me and the sutra, he can't. But if he still pause yourself, cross. No, cross him. I can hold him, I can push him. I can pull him behind. It's up to me. Yeah, because consider that there is a shaitan inside her. Okay, what I stop.
Don't worry. My son, read this back.
Now this is the size of a sutra. Approximately 40 to 60 cm, 1 to 2 feet high.
See, sutra we can buy somewhere in Malaysia.
Yeah, Malaysia you have, here you can do it anywhere. You can even do something.
We must make about 20 sutra
Yeah,
and keep it
easy.
in a masjid.
Yes, very like one.
Yeah, because
Easy.
Friday we have a lot of problem.
Correct.
Because people they don't think they entrance they pray.
Yeah.
And Saturday program, we want to go out, they
You
all
block.
come behind.
You
No
block.
one can go out, all pray in the room.
There is the,
Pillow possible? Pillow something?
but you must have at least 1 feet.
1 feet.
Oh, 1 feet.
1 feet.
Show next.
Inshallah, this sutra we must make.
Next again. Next. Yeah.
Uh,
This all can be a sutra.
this one.
Yeah, this one is like the pillar.
Sometimes they take and keep some side and they go.
Like the table can bend 1 feet. 1
Like
feet.
fun, yes.
Yeah, you can put as a sutra. The chair, tools, bag, you can do, no problem. One, you have that, you don't allow people to cross in between you.
Okay.
There is the adab. Yeah. Next. Now, two things. Just remember. After wudu, you make dua. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. You say that if you die, 8 gates of paradise open for you. 8 gates of paradise will be open for you to enter from any gate you want for the dua after wudu. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lahu wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh.
We recite that share, and so sometimes it's very good, we never forget we did wudu. Sometimes after breaking wudu, and we think whether we wash our leg or not, sometimes we confuse.
Yes,
When we say this, we never forget.
Inshallah.
You have the memory.
Or we put in the...
Reminder.
Every time after wudu I do that.
You did.
So if I don't do that, I forget. Then I am not sure whether I wash my leg.
Okay.
Sometimes I do it again.
You finish
Everyone
yours?
can try that.
Okay?
はい、礼拝中には、それウズするときに、した後にはそのシャハダ、アシャドライラヘルトレこれを読めば何がメリットがあるかと言いますと、その死んだ後には、
It gives us.
もし死んだら。
もし死んだら、はい、It's after death, yeah?
No, yeah, if you die,
During that time?
that time you get a good ending. Very good ending.
で、そのシャハダを、口で読むときには、もしその時は死んでしまったら、もう学園の、どのドアでも、いつでも入れるという。
Go back. After azan, you recite this dua. Male, female also recite. Not only for male. When you recite this, the Prophet ﷺ said, you will get my shafa'ah in the day of judgment. There is the benefit of reciting this dua. Yeah? That the Prophet will look for us and give us the shafa'ah.
で、アザンの後には、ちょっとこちらに書いてあるドアを読めば何がメリットがあるかと言いますと、ヨベシャマワツさんは私たちのことをすごい気にして愛して、どっかで推薦できないか、そういうちょっとチャンスを探していただけるということなんです。で、こういったドアを、アザンの後には読めば、もうこれのおかげでもう学園に入れるように推薦していただけるという
And
こと
there are
な
a
んで
lot
す。
of people, they recite dua after ikama also in the masjid.
No.
Yes,
Ikama
I have seen
after that,
many
that's
people,
not-
they
They
start
don't know.
reciting
Yeah.
ikama. After ikama, they recite
Recite
dua.
dua. There is no dua after iqamah from the Prophet. The dua after azan, yes. Yeah, no dua after iqamah. Yes.
During azan can talk or not?
You can talk, but you must respond.
Must have.
When I said there's azan, Allahu Akbar, You are talking, no mind. After he finished, you say Allah, Allah Akbar. Then they say Allahu Akbar, and then you talk. And then after they finish, you say Allah, Allah, no problem.
No, continue talk.
You must respond so that you are responding to the azan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupt. This dua, there's some booklet. After this one, there's innaka
la tukhliful mi'ad. No problem.
No problem.
But that one also there's other hadith.
Okay.
I use one hadith without that.
Okay.
Yeah, you have also innaka la tukhliful mi'ad. The other hadith said you make salawat upon the Prophet. Say Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad. Then only you recite this. Yeah, I just
Yes.
share with you one, the general
The
one.
reason I ask because there was one sheikh who said there's some book who write
Innaka la tukhliful mi'ad.
That's he says that it's incorrect.
No, they say that there is a bid'ah.
Yeah. Some,
But there is an authentic hadith on that.
okay.
Last time, when we checked this issue, there is a hadith that we have to say it is still okay. Yeah. Next.
はい、アザンの後にはこのドアを読むんですけど、ちょっと学者によっていろいろ意見があるんですけど、一般的にはこのドアを読めば大丈夫ということなんです。で、その礼拝の前に、イカマもあるんですけど、イカマの後にはドアはないですということ。
Next point.
Can we add our own doa? No, meaning we add more for
No,
our-
no.
no.
Doa ibadah, there is a place where the Prophet said do. If none, you don't add anything.
Because I read between azan and iqamah there is a doa.
No, after this. There is after this. But you cannot, that means while you're waiting for the azan and the salah for the iqamah, you want to make dua, no problem.
Okay.
But it's not a dua connected to it.
Okay.
Yeah, by yourself. Now, intention have nothing to do with your recitation. Intention is in your heart. Yeah? You don't have to say, "Usalli fardu zuhri arba'a raka'at." No. You don't have to say, "Nawaitu." No need. You just stand straight, then you know what you are going to do. Allahu Akbar, Allah the Great. Yeah? No recitation for intention.
ニヤは、心がける、礼拝する、そういう心がけるはもう必須なんですけど、でも口で、私はこれから礼拝をしますとか、そういうふうに口で、どの言語でも何も言う必要はない。
Next. Tuma'nina, you remember I explained to you this morning? Tuma'nina.
Yes.
That means every movement you must stop. You cannot just bring, you touch the ground and then you move again. No, you must stop, pause. That is tuma'nina. Yeah?
今朝も申し上げたんですけど、トマニナということは、ちょっと全ての段階で、ちょっと一休みということなんです。
Next. Now, Qiyam. When you want to start your prayer, Fardu prayer, you must stand if you can stand. If not, your prayer is not valid. For Sunnah prayer, you can sit. And your prayer is valid. There's a difference between Fardu and Sunnah prayer. For Fardu prayer, those who can stand must stand. But if you really can't stand because you got sickness, you got pain, then you can do while sitting. Or while sleeping. But you cannot sit if you can stand for Fardu prayer. But Sunnah prayer, you can choose to stand or sit. Only the reward will be 50% discount. Yeah. Because you don't want to do it standing, you can do sitting, but the discount of 50%, the reward.
で、必須の礼拝の時に必ず、立つことはできれば必ず立たないといけないということなんです。で、スンナの礼拝の時に、もちろん推奨は立ってやることなんですけど、で座ってやることもできます。で、その場合は5割引き。
Next. Now, of course, you face the Qibla, you say takbir, that is normal. You face the Qibla, you say takbir. Next. Look at the position, standing position. When you stand, look at the feet all facing Qibla. Straight. Yeah? You don't go this way. Yeah? You go straight. Next. I think they can see, they know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Now, raising the hand. This is the hadith from Bukhari, 1, 2, Sahih Muslim. This is to show you the best is when you raise up your hand. Yeah. Allahu Akbar. Yeah. Would sometimes put them level here with his shoulder. Earlobes his ear. He should raise them with finger apart, not spaced out, not together. Is you look at what I'm going to say. Show next the picture. Again. Yeah. This is how you raise up your hand. Yeah. This, the first raising is called Takbiratul Ihram. Takbiratul Ihram. Before that, you can talk. People give salam, you can respond. People ask you, how are you? You can say, okay. But when Allahu Akbar, then it's Takbiratul Ihram. Takbiratul Ihram means, after this takbir, what is allowed before is haram. That's why you call Takbiratul Ihram. From the word haram. Yeah.
で、どこまで手を挙げていいかと言いますと、いろんなご意見があるんですけど、ちょっと例の通りに、やればいいということなんです。で、タクビーの前に、当然話すことがあればそれを話していいんですけど、で一回タクビーを、アルワムバといって、タクビラトルイヒラムを、に入ってしまうと、その後は何が起きてもそれは切れないということなんです。
Next. Now, placing the hand. If you see the hadith, how you place your hand, right on the left on the chest. Based on this hadith, the authentic hadith, put on the chest. Yeah, his arm on his chest from Abu Dawud. All the hadiths. This is on the reference, not opinion, not what the Imam said, but what the Prophet ﷺ have done.
そのイヒラムを、する場所はちょっとその図の通りです。
This is the example. Yeah, pressing the hand. Either you do like that. You can do like that, but don't do like that. Yeah. You can do like that. You can do like that. You can sometimes hold, no problem. Yeah. The place the hand. This is the direction. Next. Then you recite Dua Iftitah. I think this is what you all normally recite here. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika wa tabarak asmuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa la ilaha illallah. You recite silently. Or you can choose. Next. You can say Allahu Akbar kabira walhamdulillah kathira wa subhanallahi bukratan wa asila. Or you can choose. Next. Allahumma ba'id bayni wa bayna khatayaya kama ba'ata bayna masyriq wal maghrib ila akhiriha. Or you can choose. Next. Wajjahtu wajhs, a long one. There are 12 dua iftitah. 12 dua. You choose any one, no problem. Which one you memorize, you carry on.
でタクビラトルイヒラムを、組んで、その後は12種類のドアがあるんですけど、一般的に、いずれか一つを選べばいいということなんです。
Next. This is the meaning. You can read by yourself. Next. Now, when you say after that, you say ta'awzu. In the salah, remember, in the salah, you look at the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, the ta'awzu is, this is how it sounds. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم من حمزه ونفخه ونفثه. Or you can say أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم من حمزه ونفخه ونفثه. Normally we recite أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, the normal ta'awzu. That is, you recite when you want to recite the Quran outside of Salah. Inside the Salah, the Prophet wants you to recite plus this. Hamzihi wa nafqihi wa nafsihi.
で、タウズ、以前ちょっと勉強した通りに、シェタンから我々を見守っていただけるように礼拝すること、祈りをすること。で、こちらにちょっと書かれている通りに、普通はコーランを読むときに、アウズビラヒミナシャイトアニラジムというふうに言うんですけど、こちらの礼拝で預言者ママサ様はこういうふうに、読んでいただきました。
Yeah. Next. Then you say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Yeah. Imam does not recite this aloud most of the time. So, but if they recite aloud, okay, as long they recite Bismillah. But most of the time, Imam don't recite aloud. So don't be worried. You can also pray, no problem. The Imam is also right. They recite aloud, also right. They recite without aloud, also is correct. Yeah? Next. Al-Fatiha, you must recite. Without Fatiha, your prayer is not valid. But remember, you must recite when you pray alone. If not, your prayer is not valid. You must recite when you pray Zohar, Asar, when the Imam don't recite aloud. When the Imam recite aloud, then you don't have to recite, you just listen. When the Imam don't recite like Maghrib, the third raka'at, the Imam don't recite Fatiha aloud, then you must recite. Isha, the third and the fourth raka'at, the Imam don't recite aloud, then you must recite. Yeah? But when you follow Imam, there are some changes. When the Imam recite aloud, like Fajr, you don't recite, you just listen. The Imam will keep on reciting after Fatiha, another surah, he continue. Yeah?
これは、すごい重要なところなんですけど、特別な、集団礼拝と、個別の礼拝のちょっと違いがあるんですけど、集団礼拝の時にイマムが大きい声で読む時にそれをもう主張する。で、例えばイシャ礼拝の時にイマムは静かに読む時には必ず個別でもう一回読む。で、個別の礼拝の時は、必ず4回とも読むということなんです。
You can read the meaning of Fatiha and the surah. Next. Now look at what Allah said. The importance of Fatiha. قَصَبْتُ أَصَلَى إِلَى قِسْمًا قِسْمُ لِي وَقِسْمُ لِعَبْدِي وَلِعَبْدِي مَسْ. I divided the prayer into two parts. One for me and one for my servant. When you recite Fatiha, the Prophet always wants you to recite ayah wa ayah. Waqaf, not wasal. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, stop. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, stop. Maliki Yawmiddin, stop. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, stop. Every ayah you stop. Why? Because there is an answer from Allah. It's a two-way communication. You said Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allah said Hamidani Abdi. You said Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Allah will answer Asna alayya Abdi. You said Maliki Yawmiddin, Allah will respond, Majjadani Abdi. You say, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Allah will say, Haza bayni wa bayna abdi wa li abdi ma sa'al. Every ayah, you stop, Allah respond. It's a two-way communication. That is the best way to recite Al-Fatiha. Yeah?
で、ファティハを読むときに、例えばファティハの7つの文章があるんですけど、それぞれ文章が一回ちょっと、終わったところでちょっと一休み。で、それはなぜかと言いますと、礼拝はアッラに報告することなんですけど、その報告の一端としては、ファティハを読むこと。で、そのファティハの一つ文章を読んで、アッラスバーナタラはそれに対して、回答して、ご返事していただいているということなので、それは、すごい重要に、ちょっと休んで読むということなんです。
Next. This is the meaning, yeah? This is the meaning. Right? You can read by yourself. This is how we should. We say that, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, the meaning, Allah will reply. Hamidani Abdi. Asna alayya Abdi. Majjadani Abdi. This is the response from Allah. Yeah? You can read by yourself. Next. This is the meaning. Next. Now, then you go for ruku. After finish that, you recite Fatiha and then the surah, and then you go down for ruku. For ruku, then you say Allahu Akbar. This Allahu Akbar is not Takbiratul Ihram. This is Takbiratul Naql. This Takbir is not Takbiratul Ihram, because you have started with Takbiratul Ihram. The other Takbir you call Takbir to another movement, for the next movement.
で、礼拝の前、全ての段階でもう、移動の時にアッラフアクバルというんですけど、それはもう最初のアッラフアクバルと違って移動するそういう王国ということなんです。
Each time when you want to go for ruku, the takbir, the Prophet raised up his hand. Yeah? Next. And then he put his hand and from ruku. So show the picture. Yeah? Ruku. This is the best ruku. Yeah? Now you see what happened. Sometimes people do ruku. Next picture. This one. This is not correct. This is not correct. This is cheating. Yeah, they are not doing a perfect ruku. Ruku, you go down, pressure, straight. And your eyes still look at the place of sujud. That's all. But if you are okay, you purposely do like this ruku is not correct. But if you have back pain, that's the only thing you can do because you have some injured. You only can do like that. No problem. Yeah? But purposely you want to do it is cheating. Do a proper ruku.
まあちょっと写真の通りにこれは正しくない例なんですけど、もし例えばその背中の痛みとか何か、まあ何かの痛みでその曲がれないそういうことであれば別にアッラがそこは、そう許していただける。でそれ以外はもうちょっと前の写真の通りにまっすぐになること。
Okay, next. You recite Subhana Rabbil Azim normally. Next. Or Subhana Rabbil Azim wa bihamdi. Next. Or Subuhun Qudusun Rabbil Malaikati wa Ruh. Next. Subhanakallahumma Rabbana wa bihamdi Allahumma gfirli. You can choose anyone. Yeah. What you have memorized, you can carry on. And show you different things so that next time if you see somebody or you hear somebody recite other thing, you don't get shocked. What they are doing. You don't blame them or they are wrong. No. You must have knowledge. Yeah, if not, you create fitna. When people do something correct, you say it's wrong. Why? Because you don't know. Maybe if you don't know, keep quiet. Ask them. If you check all the hadiths, you have all the hadiths here from Sahih Muslim, page hadith 1085. You have all the reference. The book will tell you. Yeah? Next. Iqtida, rising from ruku. After ruku, you're coming up. Sami Allahu liman. This is called iqtida. Sami Allahu liman hamida. Raise up your hand. Rabbana lakal hamd. Is one of the sunnah. Yeah?
そこから戻ってくる状態は、イクテダルというんですけど、その時はもう一回手を合わせていく感じです。
Next. Then, this is Sami Allahu liman hamida. You're coming up. Next. Then you say Rabbana walakal hamd. Next. Or Allahumma Rabbana walakal hamd. Next. Or Rabbana walakal hamdu hamdan kathiran tayyiban mubarakan fihi. You can choose. Anyone is no problem. Next. Sami Allahu liman hamida. Rabbana walakal hamd. Next. Now you're going down for sujud. Next. Sujud. Allahu Akbar. Now, the Prophet ﷺ said, when anyone wants to make sujud, he must not make sujud in the same way as the camel goes down. He should put his hand down before his knees. This hadith, a lot of people are confused. The Prophet said, إِذَا شَدَدَ أَحَدُكُمْ فَلَا يَبْرُقْ كَمَا يَبْرُقْ الْبَعِيرُ وَلْيَدَ يَدَيْهِ قَبْلَ رُكْبَتَيْهِ. You want to go down sujud. Look at what the hadith means. You bend down. Before your knee touch the ground, your hand touch the ground. That is the best way of sujud. Normally we go down with the knee.
Okay? Okay. Right. Okay.
Normally we will go down with our knee and then our hand. Yeah? The Prophet wants us to go down with our hand first. But you don't go down from standing. You don't know how to go down. You must bend down your knee first before you touch the ground. Then you put your knee down. If you can, most of us you see your knee will go down first. Because if you go down your knee first, the Prophet said, you go down like a camel. Yeah. Later on you can try when you pray. But you must get used to it. If not, then you still go down by your knee. But if you can't, then you do what you can. I'm showing you what the Prophet wants us to do first. From Abu Dawud and Nasai. All the hadiths, yeah? That means the hand touched the ground before the two knees. Next, when the Prophet makes sujood, he placed his nose, forehead on the ground, and he had his forearm away from his side, and he placed his hand parallel to his shoulder. And he said, 7 parts of the body must be on the ground. The 7 parts, forehead, nose, consider 1. The hand, 2 parts, 3. 2 knees, 5. And the 2 toes, from the 2 legs is 7. Must be on the ground. Look, you can read that one. You have to explain. Only I think.
体の、7つの部分は必ず、その土を、そのフロアを触らないといけないですけど、で、顎と、鼻はもう一つ、で、両足、で、両手、で、その両膝と、あと足の親指が、もう必ずフロアを触らないといけないということなんです。
Next. Sujood. Remember, when you go down sujood, this is where the Prophet said, don't spread, and don't spread out flat your 2 arms on the ground like a dog. If your hand touch, this elbow touch that, then he is like a dog. The Prophet said, don't do that. You must stretch up your hand, your elbow. Your elbow must be out, not like this. Yeah? So remember that when you make sujood, male or female, don't put your hand like that. Yeah? Don't put your hand down like that. Hand must be up. The elbow must be up. Okay? Next. Look at the picture. Something went wrong. The nose. It's not touching the ground. The nose and the forehead must be on the ground. You don't have to pressure, just touch. Not necessary to pressure and make a black mark. No, not necessary. Relax. Relax. Next. This is also important. The Prophet used to put his knee and toe down firmly, point with the front of the toe and put his heel together. Normally, people, when they make sujood, I show you normally what will happen. When you stand like that. It's okay, you don't have to look. When you stand like that, when you go down, this leg, you get closer. This is what you do. You don't do like that. Sitting. Yeah. Next. You say, when you do that, you say Subhanahu wa ta'ala, or next, Subhanahu wa ta'ala bihamdi, or Subuhun kutusun rabbul malaikatu wa ruh. Next. Subhanakallahumma rabbana bihamdi Allahumma gfirli. Next. And then you say Allahu Akbar. Now you are sitting in between 2 sujood. You sit like this. It's considered iftirash. Yeah? Next. Sitting in between 2 sujood. Iftirash. This is how you do it. Yeah? Next. This is the picture to show you how to make your sitting. Next. Or you can sit like this, up. Yeah, you can even sit like this. No problem. This is all the hadiths from Sahih Muslim. Next. And you can say Rabbik Firli, minimum, or Allahumma gfirli warhamni wajburni warfa'ni wahdini wa'afini warzuqni, or next. Or you just have 2 choices to choose. Now you're coming up from sujood to the second rak'ah. You see what happened? The fist here. The Prophet most of the time will do that. Normally we'll push with our arm. Yeah, it's okay. But the Prophet also used this. So if you see people do that, don't get shocked. Yeah, don't get angry. What is this? They don't push up like that because it's also a sunnah of the Prophet. I show you so that you understand, yeah? So that you have an understanding. Next. The second rakat, you do the same like the first one. And then next. Then the third rakat, remember, look at my movement. Look at my movement. I show you prayer with one tahiyat, and I show you again prayer with two tahiyat. Yeah, look at my movement. Look at my movement and tell me what you learn from this. I'm going to pray subuh 2 rakaat. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Sami Allahu liman hamidah. Rabbana lakal hamd. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Then I go down for the second rakaat. Now, from second rakaat, I have tahiyat. For subuh, for Fajr prayer, you only have one sitting, so you sit like that. For Zohor, Asar, Maghrib, Isha, first tashahud, you sit like that. The second tashahud, the last one, you sit like that. Tawarruk. Now, I'm coming out for the third rakaat. For the third rakaat, I'm coming out. Allahu Akbar. Now I'm going for the fourth rakaat now. Coming out to the fourth rakaat. Can you see the difference? What is the difference that you notice?
Raful walidain.
Huh?
Ladies side, anyone can say?
The woman, sister.
Yeah. Sisters.
Do you see the difference?
Anyone can say the different second rakat? Anyone understand?
Raful walidain.
Rafa yaday.
No. You all don't understand, no? Okay, then better we can explain.
From the first rakaat, coming to the second rakaat, you just come up and qiyam. You don't raise your hand. From the second rakaat, after we doing tashahhud awal, you coming up, you raise your hand. From the third rakaat to the fourth rakaat, you just stand up, Allahu Akbar. Don't raise your hand. There are 4 places only the Prophet raised his hand. And this raising of hand is hadith mutawatir. Very, very strong hadith. Abu Yusuf, one of the very close student of Abu Hanifa. When Abu Hanifa passed away, he go to another country, another state to learn from another scholars. Then he realized that hadith, Rafa Yadayn, is very, very strong. Then he moved. He Rafa Yadayn. Most of the Ahnaf, they don't do that. Because they only takbir the hand only once. Takbir to ihram. The rest, they don't raise up the hand. But the hadith of Rafa Yadayn is very powerful. Nobody reject it. Only those who do not see the hadith, they don't follow. When they see the hadith, they cannot reject. So only 4 places. One, when you become for the beginning of the prayer, when you go down for ruku', you raise up the hand. 2, coming up from the ruku', Sami Allahu liman hamidah. Raise up again, Rabbana lakal hamd. 3rd time. And from the tahiyat awal to the 3rd, you raise up the hand again. I hope you understand. You don't understand, you read first. Then you still have problem, you can check with us. Next. First tashahud. That's how you do. You will see somebody put the hand. This is 53, the sign of 53. Arabic 0 is 5. This round is 5. And this one, if you look at this is 3. This is 3. In Arabic word. Next. Finger during tashahhud. I saw the Prophet making a circle with his thumb and middle finger. Thumb and middle finger, circle. And raising the one next to it, the index finger, supplicating with it during the tashahhud. Rasulullah said at tashahhud, place his right palm on the right thigh and close all his fingers. All the finger is closed. Yeah? And point with the help of the index finger next to the thumb and place his left palm on his left palm on his left thigh. Just like that. Example. Right on the right leg, and then he make this, and then he make the tashahhud. Next. Then he Rasul said, and lay his left foot on the ground and place his left hand, and then he put his right elbow on his right thigh, and then he make a circle with two fingers of his right hand, and he raised his finger, and I saw him moving it. That's why you see somebody will move the finger. If you do not used to it, it's okay, but if you see people do that, you don't say they are wrong. Just for your knowledge. Last time when people do this beside me, I say he's wrong. I scold him, why you do this? You cannot keep on moving, because it disturbs my concentration now. My eye is looking to his finger now. Then, when I went to the Middle East, I asked the scholars, the shuyukh, many scholars, and then I saw so many people move the finger. Then I said, what is going on? Last time we thought that you cannot move more than 3 times. This is so wrong to keep on moving. Then we saw the hadith, then we have no comment. If people move, you don't say they are wrong. You are not used to it. That is our issue, nothing to do with the sunnah of the Prophet. You must try to understand. The sunnah of the Prophet will move. Why he moved? Next. It is surely more powerful against the devil than iron, meaning the forefinger. The forefinger, when you move, is like hitting the Satan. At this point, the Prophet allowed you to look at your finger. Your eye, from looking at the place of sujud, move to the finger. If you see people do that, don't get shocked. Don't go and hold their finger and cut their finger. Don't do that. You see, this is shaitan. He's hitting the Satan without we realize it. Next. This is just some ishara, some picture. Next. Then you make tashahhud. Or if you do that, you make tashahhud. Tashahhud, there are many tashahhud. I show you one that is very popular. For the people of Nusantara, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, they will recite At-Tahiyyatul Mubarakatus Salawatut Tayyibatu Lillah. This is At-Tahiyya Lillah, At-Tahiyyatu Lillahi Was-Salatu Wat-Tayyibat. Now coming to the second, As-Salamu Alayka Ayyuhan Nabiyyu Wa Rahmatullah Wa Barakatuh. This is what normally all of us recite. That then you say, As-Salamu Ala Nabiyyu Wa Rahmatullah Wa Barakatuh. When the Prophet was alive, all the Sahaba used this. After the Prophet passed away, Aisha, Ibn Anas, Ibn Umar, they say, As-Salamu Ala Nabiyyu Wa Rahmatullah Wa Barakatuh. I show you 2 ways first, so you have some understanding. Normally we say, As-Salamu Alayka Ayyuhan Nabiyyu Wa Rahmatullah Wa Barakatuh. If you come across people say, As-Salamu Ala Nabiyyu Wa Rahmatullah Wa Barakatuh, is also correct. This was done after Prophet passed away. When the Prophet was still alive, they said, As-Salamu Alayka. This is to show you, give you some knowledge first. Some knowledge. And then the rest is the same. You recite the tahiyyat. Next. Then you make the salawat. The best salawat is this, Salawatul Ibrahim. The best salawat. Because when Allah revealed the ayah, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu sallu alaihi wa sallimu taslima, in Surah Ahzab, then the Prophet asked, the companion asked the Prophet, how do we perform salawat? The Prophet taught them, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali. Now all the salawat that the Prophet taught us, there is not even one salawat have Sayyidina. No Sayyidina anymore. Well, no Maulana. Just Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Just to give you the knowledge first. Next. Sitting for the first tashahhud. That is what we have shown you earlier. Next. Sitting tawarruk, the second tahiyat akhir. This is the sitting. Next. then this is one of the dua that majority of the people don't memorize. The Prophet ﷺ make a difference between tashahhud awal and tashahhud akhir. Tashahhud akhir, you have this addition. Ask Allah for protection. Allahumma inni a'udzu bika min azabi jahannam, min azabi qabri, wa min fitnatil mahya wal mamat, wa min fitnatil masiihid dajjal. The Prophet said there are many dua after salawat. For the difference between tahiyat awal, tahiyat akhir, you have addition. And you still have other dua if you memorize. Allahumma qfirli ma qaddamtu wa ma aqartu wa ma asrartu wa ma a'lantu wa ma asraftu ila akhiriha. Allahumma inni zalamtu nafsi zulman kathira wa la yaghfiru dhunuba illa anta. Also you can recite. Allahumma a'inni ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadati. You can recite. There are many, but this one the Prophet command you to recite. It's a command for yasta'iz billah min arba'a. Try to memorize this for those who don't memorize it. Yeah? Try to memorize so that you can strengthen your quality of prayer. Next, then you give salam. Salam to the right, you can give full salam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh until wa barakatuh. Left, there is no until wa barakatuh. The maximum, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah without wa barakatuh. Or you can give assalamu alaikum also can, no problem. But right, you can go for maximum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. When you give salam alone, you look at your shoulder blade. Salam. But when you have jama'ah, you can salam, you look straight to the left, to the jama'ah. Yeah? You can do that. This is to show you how to. The Prophet said, don't give salam like a horse or a donkey. How? Want to salam? Don't do that. Just normal, then move. That's all. Yeah? Simple. There are some people want to write alif lam dam ha. Don't do that. Yeah? Yeah? You can do that when you do Tai Chi, not in the prayer. Yeah? This is how you pray, you finish your prayer alone. This is adab of praying alone. Next, I'm going to give because we don't have a lot of time. Yeah? Next, this is all the hadiths that you can read in the book. Next. This is an example. Next, congregational prayer, salat jama'ah. Yeah, you have 20 times, 27 times superior in degree to the salah offered by a person alone. Yeah, and you look at the hadith, you can read by yourself. Next, now this is a very important adab when you follow the imam. Brothers and sisters, Islam is a religion of discipline. It's just like when you have a leader, you have to follow. When you have a leader, you have to follow. The imam is a leader in your prayer. But look at what the Prophet said. Do not go ahead of the imam. The imam is appointed in order to lead you in your prayer. When the imam said Allahu Akbar, you said Allahu Akbar. Do not recite it until the imam has finished reciting it. When the imam Allah, you don't say Allah yet. Hold on. Until imam said Allahu Akbar, he finished his recitation, then the ma'mum Allahu Akbar. That's how you follow the imam. You cannot move together, you cannot move ahead. You must wait until he finish his recitation, then you follow. وَإِذَا كَبَّرَ فَكَبِّرُوا وَلَا تُكَبِّرُوا حَتَّى يُكَبِّرُ. And then وَإِذَا رَكَعُوا فَارْكَعُوا وَلَا تَرْكَعُوا حَتَّى يَرْكَعُ. Imam going for ruku', I give you one cent. Hassan, come. Hassan is the imam now. You move, yeah? Just pray one raka'at first, yeah? You know how to pray one raka'at? Yeah? Okay. You just movement. Just movement.
No need to recite anything.
Don't recite anything. Just Allahu Akbar and then Allahu Akbar and then Sami Allahu liman hamidah and you go sujood. Start. Allahu Akbar. Go for ruku. Allahu Akbar. Rabbana walakal hamd. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Go up to the second rak'ah.
Second rakat, go second rakat, yes.
Allahu Akbar. Okay. I cannot move until he finish his movement. That should be the proper way. Bara ibn Azib said, none of us move until the Prophet put his forehead on the ground, then we move. So Imam, you must remember, the Ma'mum cannot see you, but he will follow you through his hearing. The Imam normally will end his movement with the, what? With his recitation. Show you an example. You follow me now. Look at him here.
So if you do the wrong way, the different way, I understand. Wrong way.
You
You did wrong way now.
now you follow me, okay?
He
Okay.
didn't follow up. He did
Normally.
everything opposite.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Do the same thing.
Sami Allah liman hamidah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. He is good now. But normally what people will do, look at this. I do the wrong one. Start again. Go. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Rabbana. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
The same
Allahu
speed.
Quick.
Together.
Allah. Now this is wrong. I cannot move together ahead of him. I must wait until he finishes. Now again, wait. The problem, when you can sit down now. The problem sometimes not come from the ma'mum, from the imam. The imam recite too long. Allah, sometimes the imam is old imam. And the ma'mum is young. The imam, Allahu Akbar, who Akbar finish. Now the movement is not finished yet. It's just going halfway. Ma'mum is young. Ma'mum is down before imam. The same go to the imam when coming up from first tahiyat and first rakat to the second. Sometimes imam, Allahu Akbar. He's just halfway. The imam should move first. Move. Allahu Akbar. Then the ma'mum cannot be faster than that. But when the imam don't have the adab, don't have the proper knowledge, he is said too long, people start to follow. And he is so slow, the ma'mum become faster than imam. That's why they say, do not go ahead of the imam. This is adab. A lot of people don't understand. Be patient. Hold on. That's where you get the 27 reward. Because of your sabr. Yeah. Remember that. Yeah? Next. Imam after Fatiha, he recite Amin. Look at what the Prophet said. Iza ammanal imam fa'amminu. Problem today, when the imam said Waladhalin. Before imam Amin, makmum Amin. And then the imam follow the makmum. Yeah, how can the imam follow makmum? The makmum must follow imam. Wait until imam said and then you join. When he said Amin together. There is the adab, but sometimes the makmum very impatient. They just want to finish the prayer very fast. Imam Waladhalin, Amin, makmum. That's wrong. Be patient, be patient. Yeah? The Prophet said, say Amin when the Imam say it. That's what when the Imam said, then you say. Don't say before the Imam. Yeah? That's why the Prophet is Amman al-Imam fa-amminu. Yeah? You follow Imam, not Imam follow you. Inshallah, we hope you learn this adab. Next. Yeah? Then, now, when you pray Jama'ah, this is very important. Straighten your row. Otherwise, Allah will create dissension among you. If you do not want to stand straight, Allah will make you deeper. That's why the Muslims always fight against each other. For namaz, they don't follow the discipline. That's why you have problem. Straightening the row during salah and straightening the row is part of the perfection of salah. Min tamam is salah. Next. Arrange the row in order, stand shoulder to shoulder, close the gap. Be accommodating to your brothers. And do not leave gap for Satan. When you are not stand close, come up, Hassan. Come up, boy. What is his name, I forgot? Ziarah, come. Ziarah in Pakistan. You see, the best stuff is like this. You touch the leg and the leg. Yeah? Open the leg for the balance. Yeah?
Should we align top or should we align bottom?
Yeah. You align the important if this one you can hit the knees. Ankle to ankle.
For bottom.
That's how. In the time of the Prophet, this is the sound. Omar said even an arrow cannot go through. This is how close, shoulder to shoulder, that you are like one body. Stays close to each other. Yeah? And the Prophet wants you to, when you pray Jama'ah, you do not be so stiff. وَلِينُ بِأَيْدِ إِخْوَانِكُمْ. Soften your body. Why? Because I can pull him. If he's not close, I can pull him. Then he must come. If he don't come, I can go to him. So that we get close. Yeah? We get close to each other. Yeah?
There is one problem, Sheikh, in our masjid, because we don't have much space. Some people, they keep like this. And they try to, some people, they don't want to go.
Yes.
And they just keep, and then they try to keep their leg like this. And two person can come here. Another person also can pray.
Yes.
So
That's
I
not
always
the
ask,
problem.
keep your leg not wide, close.
Yeah,
close,
you must.
Close.
Don't be too wide. Because we have problem last time when an American brother came to my place. And then our people, they don't want to stand close to each other. They always stay away from you. So he was opening his leg. Then he moved his leg. Then he opened again.
Yeah, same thing it happened
And
in
then
our
now, he is an American, tall size. So he cannot open now because it's too far. So he came to me and said, what happened to the people here? Why they don't want to stand close to each other? I keep on opening my leg, he keep on running away. Now I open so wide, what should I do? Must I keep on opening? I say, no. If you want to move, you move two together. Both together. You must cannot open to, and then a good can come in between. That is not right. Yeah. This is just an example. Yeah. Come. You can sit down. No, not yet. Stand up. Now, when you are praying, I want to make it very brief. Don't have to go through all this. If you are praying alone, now you are praying alone, and then somebody want to join you in the prayer. He will just come and stand beside him and pray. He must be connected. One imam, one ma'mum, they stand together. Just a bit in front. You don't stand like this. Sometimes people stand like that. When he is the imam, one person, the ma'mum stand behind like this. No. The ma'mum stand beside and get connected to the imam. Okay? Now, a bit. Good. Okay. Now you, the second ma'mum, you come in and you want to join. Where do you stand? Where do you stand? You stand
Behind the imam.
behind him, behind the imam. And then you say Allahu Akbar. Start to say Allahu Akbar. You say, come first. Say Allahu Akbar. Start the prayer.
You say Allah Akbar, yes.
Now, he start first. I come, I'm alone. I come and stand beside him. Allah. I'm following him now. Now another Imam Ma'mum comes in. He stand behind. You say Allahu Akbar. Now I can hear him say Allahu Akbar. I can feel there's one joining. I must go back now and join him. That's how I move backward. Yeah. And the Prophet said, "Walinu min aidi qanikum." Now I don't want to move because I don't have knowledge. I don't know what to do. I start my prayer, another one come behind. I don't want to move back. That this Imam have knowledge. Example, he come and join me. Suddenly there's another party come in. I have knowledge. He don't want to move. He do not know what to do. He must soften his body because I'm going to push him back to go backward. Yeah, and he go backward. Yeah. Okay, come forward. When you go backward, again, you don't make a round. You cannot do like that. Don't do that. You just reverse gear. Reverse gear. And then join him. Then they continue the prayer. One thing happened in some country when he is praying alone. And I want to join in. Normally what they do, they come and give you a signal. Do you do that?
Yes.
You also do that here?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Some people they touch like this.
Yeah,
Slowly.
they just want touch, gives you signal. I'm going to follow you. Now he has never become imam before. Now you come and touch him slowly. Now he get panicked now. What happens sometimes? If he has some knowledge, if he have no knowledge, he don't know what to do now. He is scared now. If you have little knowledge, he'll give you signal. That means he's telling you, don't follow me. He cannot say it.
By
You
hand.
touch it, he by hand. Now this touching is not necessary. It's not a sunnah. You want to follow him, you just come in, stand beside him, Allahu Akbar. Khalas. Now he got panicked because he never used to be imam. Now suddenly, he don't know what to do. Very silent. Because he don't want to be imam. By right, he can continue be a imam. Don't worry. You get your reward, I get my reward. Even he's praying sunnah prayer, ba'diyah. I do not know. He was praying and I come and join him. His prayer is valid, my prayer is valid. Don't worry. You don't have to signal him at all.
And by the time, when we do sunnah prayers, silent, and
Yeah.
suddenly people, they come and touch. So in that case, then second rakat, we have to recite. If it is Maghrib, we don't know,
Yeah,
Yes.
which regard. No, always remember, you don't have to stop that person. His prayer is valid, your prayer is valid. Yeah? There is the adab when people come and join you in that manner. There was a time the Prophet was praying alone, the Ma'mum come and stand on the left. Left side. That's why the Prophet hold him and go to the right. You can do that. In prayer, you can move the person. Or, example, suddenly, I become the Imam, he come and join me. The second one come and join here. He don't stand behind. So I know that he don't have knowledge. What should I do? If there's a space in front, I will move. Then, go back or I move ahead. I correct the sound. I must correct the sound. Yeah, okay? Thank you. This is to show you the adab of following the Imam. Saf is very important. Next, check the saf. Yeah, the shaitan enter through the opening in the road like a hadaf, a type of small black sheep found in Yemen. Don't let the shaitan come in between. Next. Straighten your row, for I see you from behind my back. So everyone of us used to put his shoulder with the shoulder of his companion and his foot with the foot of his companion. They get connected. Next. Let those who are seated and prudent scholars, Imam be near me, then those who are next to them. This is the adab saf. Get the people who have knowledge to be behind the Imam. Why? If the Imam have problem, Imam have to leave. Imam has stomach ache. He eat something like just now we have some meat. Suddenly, when you pray, Imam got problem. Is giving signal now, moving now. And then Imam was fighting, control. And this thing getting harder and harder. He knows, if he do not stop, he is going to explode. Example, dangerous now. The signal said you must go. Before you explode, Imam have to leave. So Imam immediately have to leave and he said, take over. Then the next one behind the Imam, no. If he have the knowledge. If not, then you have problem. When the Imam said, take over, he also do not know what to do. Then he will say to his friend, Imam finished, Imam gone. He also stopped praying. The back one must come in immediately and back up. That's why you must have the one behind the Imam, people of knowledge. They know what to do, yeah? Next. This is the saf. You see, everything is close. Connected. This is what the saf, the Prophet said. Next. This is where you went wrong. This is the gaps. They are not connected. Up, down are not connected. Up a bit, down is not connected. Up connected, down not connected. Not connected. This is not the saf that the Prophet want. The Prophet want the saf to be straight and everybody stand connected. Male and female, the same. We have problem today. Yeah? We don't want to get close to each other. When you don't do that, your heart is not united. That's why we are not united. Yeah? Next. The best row for the man is in front, the last is the worst one. The best row for the woman are the last one, and the worst one for them are the first one, the front one. Next. The saf. This is how you stand. Yeah, when there's one imam, the male, two ma'mum, then the woman behind. Next. One imam, one ma'mum, stand side by side. Next. One imam, two ma'mum, male, just like that, without woman. This is how it stands. Next. One man, one woman behind. Next. This is one man, one woman, one woman, one man. This is how it stands. Next. Woman. Woman don't stand in front. Woman stand in the middle. If they become imam, they don't stand like the man go in front. This is a saf that happened in the time of the Prophet and the wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Next. A children, an orphan, and I in our house pray behind the Prophet in the room, and my mother Sulaim was behind us. Meaning, can children pray with the man together, and then the woman behind the Prophet say yes. Male always with the male, the female with the female. Even the child can join the adult. Yeah, male, like what we are doing here. The male is among the male. Now, next. Issue in salah. Any issue in salah? Anything that you all want to ask me? Now.
Straighten the row, is it use your heel or the toes?
You use the ankle. Ankle and ankle touch. That will be the best. Yeah? That will be the best adapt of straightening the saf. Yeah? Next, see whether there's anything. This is about rukun, what is rukun, what is wajib, what is sunnah. Now, rukun, if you miss one rukun, you must add one more rak'ah. Then make sujud sahwi. If you miss wajib, you don't have to add another rak'ah, but you make sujud sahwi. If you miss some sunnah, it's okay. Your prayer is valid. You understand or not? I don't know, but normally it's not easy to understand now. I just give you a general idea. You read in the book, try to understand. Next. Boy, next. This is the rukun. Without this, your rak'at is not valid. Next. This is the wajib. Yeah. Next. This is the sunnah. Next. This is sujud sahwi. Sujud sahwi means having added something, doing extra rukuk, sujud, standing or sitting. Having omitted something, omitting a rukun or wajib part of salah. Not sure. Then you have sujud sahwi. Example, you are praying Asar prayer. Asar prayer how many rakaat? 4. Now you are on the 4th rakaat. You are the 4th rakaat already. When you pray alone, now you have doubt. 4 or 3. 4 or 3. Now, shaitan disturb you. You are too busy thinking of this, thinking of that. Suddenly you have 4th rakaat. Now you have doubt. 4 or 3. 4 or 3. What do you do?
3.
The Prophet said, make 3.
3.
Confirm 3, put X 1 more rakaat. So after you make the 4th one, before you give salam, after you finish the tashahud, you give 2 extra sujud. Allahu Akbar, Subhana Rabbil A'la, the same dua. 3 times, Allahu Akbar, Rabbil Firli, Rabbil Firli. Allahu Akbar, Subhana Rabbil A'la, 3 times. Allahu Akbar. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi. This is sahwi. For you, I'm not sure now. You have doubts. Yeah. One day, Prophet Muhammad SAW was leading the Jama'ah, his Sahaba, in the day prayer. After tahiyat awal 2 rakat, he gives salam. After 2 rakat, he gives salam. So the ma'mum, all the Sahaba also give salam. Nobody dare to say the Prophet make mistake. Because the Prophet, how can he make mistake? So they were having some problem. Among them was signaling. Nobody dared to say to the Prophet. One Sahaba asked the Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, are we shortening our prayer today? Are we making qasar? Because maybe a wahyu is sent down again. They do not know. The Prophet was making zikr and they asked the Prophet and the Prophet answered them. Why? No, we pray that normal. Then they said, you just pray 2 rakat. Then the Prophet reconfirmed, is it true that I pray only 2? They said, yes. Prophet stand up, call every stand up and add 2 more rakat. He didn't do everything again. He just add 2 more rakat. And then before he gives salam, he made susawi. Even after you talk to the imam or to the ma'mum, no problem. You can still rectify. But if you are praying, suddenly you go to the 5th rakat. That means you exceed 4 rakat. Then you must make susawi. Tahiyat awal, you know tahiyat awal, tashahud awal, you miss tashahud awal. You should sit for tashahud awal after the 2nd rakat, but you miss, you stand up for the 3rd. No problem, continue your prayer. But before you give salam, you make susawi. You don't have to add 1 more rakaat, it's because you only miss wajib. You didn't miss the rukun. When you miss the rukun, you must add 1 more rakaat. Then sujud sahwi. You understand that, brothers? Good, inshallah. Yeah? Those who don't understand can ask later on. Yes.
Yeah. There's one thing I'm confused here between regarding the sujud sawi. There's some people. There's some time who pray sujud sawi ba'da salam, not qabla salam. So
After salam something.
Yeah, because you should do before salam.
yeah,
But sometimes,
ba'da salam. Yeah.
sometimes you forgot again.
Okay.
You may forget because you know that I want to. Then you're making tashahud and then you make zikr and then you forgot you give salam. After salam, you remember, then make salam. That's why it happened after salam.
I see. So the rule is qabla salam.
Qabla salam.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you still forget, do it after salam. Yeah. Okay. Now this is about susawi. We finished about the susawi. Brothers and sisters, there are more to learn, but you can read first. Things that you don't understand, you can ask us. try your best to improve your communication with Allah. Because by doing that, inshallah, you have khushu'. You know what you're doing. And when you have the knowledge, you don't follow people anymore. What they say, let them say. You know this is what the Prophet wanted to do. Be firm with the sunnah. Yeah, with what is right. Don't just be like the wind, not like the what you call the paddy field. No? You follow the wind. No. You must follow what is right. Yeah? Those who do not know, you don't blame them. You know you must do what you do. This is very important for the Muslim. In general, if you look at the Jama'ah prayer, Jama'ah will teach you about the adab of having a Jama'ah. Having Jama'ah, you have a leader. Like Jama'ah, you have one imam. It's like a leader. So a leader will advise the ma'mum what to do. If you want to do something extra, you must alert the imam, the ma'mum, what you want to do. Maybe today you want to recite ayat sajadah. Yeah, ayat. You know what ayat sajadah? That means there are certain ayat. Immediately you reach the ayat. After that you straight go sujood. And then straight you stand up again. You must tell the ma'mum. If not, the ma'mum do not know. And then when you say Allahu Akbar, the ma'mum thought you are making a ruku', but you're going sujood. Anything that you want to do without the knowledge of the ma'mum, the normal thing, is okay. But when something new you want to do, you must let them know. The same thing in the Jama'ah. If you want to do something where the people do not know, you have a mushawarah. وَشَاوِرْهُمْ فِي الْأَمْرِ. Allah said, have a meeting. After the meeting, brother and sister in Islam, is not to get your decision. Collect information. Say you have 10 people, you have the chairman conducting a meeting. The chairman will give 10 people around you your chance to give an opinion. What is your idea? What is your idea? No idea. Third person, no idea. Fourth, I have some idea. Fifth, sixth. After finishing, all the Jama'ah must have respect to the Amir. Give him the leadership, that he will use his wisdom to make a final decision. He didn't ask you for a decision. He asked you for an opinion. You give 1, 2, 3, no opinion, no problem. Until the end, prayer. Now, the Amir take the full responsibility. After hearing all the opinion, he will use his wisdom with his experience, and he make a decision. When he make a decision, is a azamta tatawakkal ala Allah. Then everybody have to follow. Yeah. Normally, ma'mum follow imam, not imam follow ma'mum. Yeah. The followers follow the leaders, not leader follows the follower. This is the adab. One day you be a leader, the same thing will happen. You know how to conduct a meeting. I ask you for opinion, not decision. You come up with your opinion, you must give a reason why you think this is good. You give your reason. You give your reason, but you have no right to say, I disagree with his opinion. Nobody have the right to say, I disagree. We didn't ask any disagreement. We just asked opinion from everybody. If your opinion is been accepted, you must be very careful. Ask Allah for forgiveness. Maybe something will go wrong because of your opinion. And the Amir have decided to follow you. Then maybe some bad thing can happen. If your opinion is correct, you also must be very good. Don't be proud. Yeah? You must astaghfirullah. If your opinion not been accepted, alhamdulillah. If your opinion be accepted, astaghfirullah. Something go wrong, I don't know what will happen. Yeah? Because the whole group is going to be responsible because of your opinion. But give the right to the leader to make a decision. This is how the adab of Jama'ah in Islam. Yeah? This is what I will share with you. If there's any more thing that you want to ask.
I want to remind one surah.
Okay.
Jurus istirah.
Jurus istiraha. Jurus istiraha is when you're coming up to the second raka'at, third to the fourth raka'at. Some people will do this normal one. When you want to come up, this is between two sujud. And then the second sujud, Allahu Akbar. When they want to come up, they go straight. Allahu Akbar. They go straight up. Or they put their hand on the thigh and push up. Yeah. From sujud, Allah, because I'm not used to it now. Yeah. They from sujud, they say Allahu Akbar. They say straight up. But you must, the Prophet call you to make istirahah. Move, sit back, and then only you go up. This is julus istirahah. Take a break, take a rest, then you go up. Allahu Akbar. That is the proper way of coming up. Take a sit for a while, then only you push up. Some people just from sujud push straight up. That is not the adab. The adab is sit back and then push up. Julus istirah. Now, yes, brother.
If we are makmum and then we are not finished to say to recite Al-Fatihah, is it counting as a
Raka'at. Without a complete Fatihah is no raka'at. That's why Imam must have knowledge. Imam cannot be very fast because he must give time for the makmum. Yeah. For ruku' and sujud the same. Imam must minimum recite 5 times or 7 or 10 times. So the makmum can recite at least 3 times. Imam must know that he have a responsibility. He's leading the makmum. The makmum cannot move together, be together. They must follow the imam properly. So the imam must do extra recitation or they do it slowly so that the makmum have enough time to finish Al-Fatihah. There is the connection. That's why a leader must feel for the followers. The followers must know the adab, how to follow the imam. Both must have knowledge. Naam, yes.
2 questions. First is about Isbal.
Isbal.
And then the other one more is about the Fatihah. If we recite Fatihah but the wrong tajweed, is it sah the salah?
The best Fatihah is a person who can recite the Quran better. That's not. But if a person is not good in the tajweed, but that is the best person you have, his Fatihah is valid. The Prophet never said that whoever don't recite Fatihah with tajweed, your prayer is not valid. No. In the time the Prophet also know not every Arab can recite Quran with tajweed. The Quran that was recited with tajweed, actually it was later on recommended by Sibawiyah, not an Arab. Not an Arab. The Arabs just know how to recite in Arabic. Those who have the knowledge of tajweed, they recite. Those who do not, they just recite like normal. Yeah. The Prophet, because he was guided by Angel Gabriel, yeah, the Prophet never said this is how you sound. He just said recite, and the companion listened and they followed. But Sibawiyah later on introduced this format of tajweed. Yeah. So it is not that you must. It's better if for people who know how to recite the Quran with tajweed. If you go to if you go to China, sometimes you see the people recite Chinese. Sometimes those who can recite very good, they are very good. Those who are not trained, the Chinese don't have the letter of R. They cannot roll the tongue. All the R, it turn to L.
Japan also says
so. Until you train, it's just like if you see the Chinese in our country, I don't know about Indonesia, in Malaysia, if you say mari, okay? Mari means come. The Chinese cannot roll the tongue. They say Mali. Like Maldives, Mali. You see, then if you tell them to say lari, run. Lari, because you have the rolling, the R, but the Chinese cannot roll the tongue. He said lali. You say lorry, lorry, you know the lorry, the big lorry. The Chinese cannot say lorry, they say lolly, like lollipop, lolly. The tongue is like that. You don't blame them. You say lorry, they say lolly. You say lorry, lolly. They still lolly. To them it's correct. Because that's the only thing they can say, like when they recite Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's right for him. Only you know how to say wrong. You say wrong, wrong. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alaman Alahim. That's how we go, because they don't have the raw with them. So you cannot say haram, haram. You say haram, say, you don't go and pray with them. That's the only thing I can recite. Let them recite. They say, Sami Allahu liman hamidahu in China. Yeah. Allahu Akbaru. Those who can recite wrong. Or Allahu Akbaru. When I first become Muslim, I also cannot use wrong. So when I azan, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah, a lot of people come to the mosque. Not because they want to pray. Who is the person who made azan? He made wrong azan. Mama, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. And this one, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. More people come to the masjid. Not that. Then they say, don't make azan anymore. Yeah, you make wrong azan. Cannot azan. Oh, I stop azan. I thought that I'm doing the right thing. They scold me, so they don't allow me to call azan anymore. So how can I learn? I went to the beach. When prayer time, I pray alone. Then I call azan by myself. I want to train. I taste the sea. Allahu Akbar, Allah, still bal, bal. Until sometimes, Allahu Akbar. Oh, Alhamdulillah, now I got it. So it's not that you must, it's better. Yeah? That's how it goes. Now, the second one? Isbal. You know what is Isbal? Isbal is something that can the man wear anything below the ankle? Yeah? Normally the man will wear something above the ankle. Yeah? Above the ankle. The Prophet don't like the man to wear anything below the ankle. For the man, for the woman, yes, you must go below the ankle. But if you do it without the feeling of proud, not because you are proud to show people that you have extra money and wear extra long and drag your dress. Before they do that, then the Prophet do allow. But highly recommended for the man to wear anything above ankle. So if you see people wear anything above ankle, show respect to them. They are trying to follow the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Yeah? So this is where the isbal comes. But you don't condemn people because of that. Yeah? Only you see most of the people who want to follow the Sunnah, they will dress that manner.
I think as in the hadith, if we pray with isbal, the salah is not.
No, that hadith actually, if you look at the isbal, the whole hadith of isbal, you come to the conclusion, if you do it with proud, with riyah, then of course, yeah, a lot of your thing is not valid because of riyah. Riyah is shirik asghar. Riyah is shirik asghar. Small shirik, but very dangerous. Yeah, it's like a black ant walking on a black marble, yeah, on a dark night. Yeah, at the night that you cannot see. That's how the riyah will come into your heart. Very dangerous. Okay? So try to stay away if possible. It's like the woman. Can the woman wear jewelry? Yes. But if your intention to show other people, keep it. You can wear, but not to show off. Like people sometimes they wear, and then they purposely, move their fingers, want to let you know, you don't see anything here. and then purposely they will go under the light, so the light, shine here, and then, you know how much? The Prophet also wear rings sometimes. But when he wears some stone, gem, when he want to meet people, he move his gem, build under, so that people don't see. Worry of riyah. Then people, you know how much the stone here? Very cheap, very cheap. 10 million. Oh, 10 million is cheap. Example, 10 million yen is cheap. But you can wear, but be careful of riyah. Don't show off. Because the riyah will come in. Be careful of your heart. Now, the sister, any question from the sisters? Yes.
I want to ask about salah duha. What is the right time? Because I listen, some people say different times.
What is the thing that you have heard before?
Before, in my childhood, I listen after Maghrib
Cannot be after Maghrib.
and before Zohar.
Yeah, before Zohar is correct. It cannot be after Maghrib.
Her name is
Doha is something to do with the sun. When the light come up, when the sun come up, when that means the brightness come up, that is Doha. After Maghrib is no more Doha. Yeah. Only people say, do you do it immediately after the sunrise? You can do it after the sun. As long as the sunrise, there is Duha. Yeah? But the best time they say is around 8 o'clock. Yeah, immediately after Fajr, sunrise, for maybe an hour, then there is no shak, then you go and pray Duha. And Duha is very unique. One companion said, I never see the Prophet miss Duha prayer. The companion said, I never see the Prophet miss Duha prayer. Aisha said, I never seen Prophet Muhammad make Duha prayer. Do we contradict? One said, I never saw the Prophet miss. Then Aisha said, I never seen him perform Duha. What do you understand by these two hadiths?
He made it in the masjid.
Meaning, sunnah prayer highly recommended at home. Afdal salah fil baytihi illa maktuba. In Sahih Muslim, the Prophet said, the best prayer is at home except fardu prayer. Okay? But why did Aisha say he never seen the Prophet perform dua? It so happened when the Prophet was with Aisha, he did not perform dua. Why the companion said he never see the Prophet miss his dua? Each time the Prophet was with that companion, he prayed dua. Because the Prophet don't move with one companion always. Today this, tomorrow this, after tomorrow maybe with other group. He always changed. The companion can come and go. The minute when he was with that companion, he made dua. So the companion said he never missed dua. Aisha, because what happened when he was with Aisha, he don't do dua. So Aisha said, no dua. Both is sahih, is true. Meaning, sunat dua, salat dua, is not something that you do continuously. If it's been done continuously, then everybody will say the same thing. Because the Prophet will never miss. So when you have the same A, say different thing B, and hadith is sahih, then you know that this is not sunnah istimrar. This is sunnah, sometimes he do it, sometimes he do it. Okay, sis? Alhamdulillah.
So any other question from ladies side?
Ladies, any more questions from the ladies side? Now, while you have knowledge, sister, please try your best to be istiqamah, consistent, and follow what is right. The right don't follow us. Yeah? The right is not what your parents said, what your community said, is what Allah and the Prophet said. There is true knowledge. Other than Allah and the Prophet is opinion. Opinion has no values. Yeah?
Anyone wants to know anything, please, anything you can ask. This is a good chance.
Maybe some are shy.
And somebody's, on behalf of someone also, someone can ask. So you can ask someone, on behalf of someone, you can,
No
if someone
problem.
wants,
Help
yeah.
us. Help each other.
Yes, you can ask something, somebody's, you can help each other.
About wudu,
Yes.
Okay.
my sister was asking when she go to the toilet, if there is a washlet, if she finish clean, is it necessary she has to go again to a washroom and to wash herself and to perform salah?
You repeat the question again?
If they go to
Eh? Yeah, I can, I understood what she
Okay,
says.
okay,
Once I go to washlet,
okay,
and then I come and take wudu,
okay.
or I go to washlet, I go to another shower room and again I clean. Because washlet I feel it's not
Okay.
clean enough,
Okay.
and then I take wudu, which is correct.
When you go to the toilet, this is a toilet?
Your toilet, the toilet with the washlet.
Okay.
Washlet what we have in our
The automatic.
The Japanese one.
Yes.
The Japanese one.
Japanese
Our country you don't have that. Yeah, it's from the top to the bottom. Here you have special one. Yeah? From bottom to top. Yeah. So now the important thing is cleaning. How the water come up is a second matter. Without using your hand, if you believe that it's clean, then it's clean. But if you have doubts, then you can do it properly. Nothing wrong. But if you are clean, I'm clean. Yeah? You are sure that because the speed, the force of the water do help you to clean. You know the Prophet sometimes, if there's no water, they istinja. They use stone. They use stone just to clean. How clean it is, we don't know. But 3 stone. After that, you consider clean.
3 stone.
Yeah, 3. Yeah. They cannot use leaf, anything that is smooth, you can't. Something that have a rough surface, you can for cleaning. Now, water is the best element to clean. If that kind of toilet, and then you have faith that it's properly clean, then you don't have to do it again. But if you have doubts, then it's better to overcome the doubts. Clean it and then take your wudu again. You got that, sis?
Okay. So any other question? Okay, Sarah, you have any question? You always
Finish question. Alhamdulillah. Anyhow,
65
when there's no
years.
question, no problem. But if you think the sister have something to ask among the sister, you're a bit shy with the brother around, yeah, let us know, inshallah. I have informed Brother Faik, yeah, to organize another session only with the sisters. No problem, yeah. As long as you are with us, we are with you, we try our best, yeah, to help you, inshallah, yeah. For those, I heard that some of you are leaving us today, yeah?
Yes.
Maybe tonight, yeah?
Yes.
So, we wish, yeah? We wish you a safe journey back, inshallah. Don't forget what we are here for,
Yeah, don't
and
go
try
down,
to
come
be
here.
committed, inshallah, so that we can do better together, yeah, in the future. But we don't forget, on the behalf of me and also our brother Nazir, we like to thank all the organizing committee who have do so much to arrange this camp, and especially Brother Faik, Brother Yusuf, yeah, who have been helping us to do all the things. May Allah reward them.
Amen.
And also may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them more energy, more wealth, so that they can do more with us, inshallah. So we would like to stop now, and then anything we can still have time, we can discuss, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika Asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta
Asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.